Hello, my dear students. Welcome to Teacher at Home. Today class we are going to learn the seventh chapter, Lifelines of National Economy. We use different materials and services in our daily life. Some of these are in our daily surroundings, while other requirements are met by bringing things from other places. Goods and services do not move from supply locations to demand locations on their own. The movement of these goods and services from their supply locations to demand locations necessitates the need for transport. Some people are engaged in facilitating these movements. These are non-duty traders who make the products come to the country by the pay of production of goods and services as they are overseas. Therefore, efficient transport for product. Movement of goods and services can be of and cannot pass and then we take the communication. This means of what is the and means of very the Himalayas. Road transport is economical in transportation of few persons and relatively smaller amount of goods over short distance. It also provides door-to-door services, thus the cost of loading and unloading is much lower. Road transport is also used as a feeder to other modes of transport, such as they provide a link between railway stations, air, and seaports. In India, roads are classified in the following six classes according to their capacity. Look at the map of the national highways and find out about the significant role played by the roads. Golden Quadrilateral Superhighways. The government has launched a major road development project linking Delhi, Kolkata, Chennai, Mumbai, and Delhi by six-lane superhighways. The north south corridors linking Srinagar, Jammu and Kashmir and Kanyakumari in Tamil Nadu and East-West corridor connecting Silchar, Assam and Porbandar, Gujarat are part of this project. The major objective of these superhighways is to reduce the time and distance between the megacities of India. These highway projects are being implemented by the National Highway Authority of India, NHAI. National highways. National highways link extreme parts of the country. These are the primary road systems. A number of major national highways run in north, south, and east west directions. State highways. Roads linking a state capital with different district headquarters are known as state highways. Ahmedabad Vadodara Expressway. Collect information of national highway numbers from the website. The historical Sher Shah Suri mark between Delhi and Amritsar is known by which national highway? District roads. These roads connect the district headquarters with other places of the district. Other roads. Rural roads, which link rural areas and villages with towns, are classified under this category. These roads received special impetus under the Pradhan Mantri Gramin Sadak Yojana. Under this scheme, special provisions are made so that every village in the country is linked to a major town in the country by an all-season motorable road. Border roads. Apart from this, Border Roads Organization, a government of India undertaking, constructs and maintains roads in the bordering area of the country. This organization was established in 1960 for the development of the roads of strategic importance in the northern and northeastern border areas. These roads have improved accessibility in areas of difficult terrain and have helped in the economic development of this area. Here is a map showing the Indian national highways. It is given. Then next, the world's longest highway tunnel, Atal Tunnel, 9.02 km, has been built by Border Road Organization. This tunnel connects Manali to Lahul Spiti Valley throughout the year. Earlier, the valley was cut off about 6 months each year owing to heavy snowfall. The tunnel is built with ultra-modern specification in the Pir Panjal range of Himalayas at an altitude of 3000 meters from the mean sea level, MSL. Roads can be, that is the hilly tracks given traffic on northeastern border road. Roads can also be classified on the basis of the type of material used for the construction, such as metalled and unmetalled roads. Metal roads can be made of cement, concrete, or even bitumen of coal. Therefore, and narrow. However, in recent years, fast development of road networks has taken place in different parts of the country. Railways. Railways are the principal mode of transportation for freight and passengers in India. Railways also make it possible for people to conduct multifarious activities like business, sightseeing, pilgrimage, along with transportation of goods over longer distance. Apart from an important means of transport, the Indian Railway have been a great integrating force for more than 150 years. Railways in India bind the economic life of the country as well as accelerate the development of the industry and agriculture. The Indian Railways is the largest public sector undertaking in the country. The first train steamed off from Mumbai to Thane in 1853, covering a distance of 34 km. The Indian Railway is now reorganized into 16 zones. The distribution pattern of the railway network in the country has been largely influenced by physiographic, economic, and administrative factors. The northern plains, with their vast level land, high population density, rich agricultural resources, provided most favorable conditions for the growth. However, large number of rivers requiring construction of bridges across their wide beds poses some obstacles. The hilly terrains of the peninsular region, railway tracks are laid through low hills, gaps, or tunnels. The Himalayan mountainous regions too are unfavorable for the construction of railway lines due to high relief, sparse population, and lack of economic opportunities. Likewise, it was difficult to lay railway lines on the sandy plain of western Rajasthan, swamps of Gujarat, forested tracts of Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Odisha, and Jharkhand. That is a broad gauge, meter gauge, and narrow gauge that is being given here. The Indian Railway network runs on multiple gauge operation extending over 67,956 km. The contiguous stretch of Sahyadri could be crossed only through gaps or passes. In recent time, the development of the Konkan Railway along the west coast have facilitated the movement of passengers and goods in this most important economic region of India. It has also faced a number of problems such as sinking of track in some stretches and landslides. Today, the railways have become more important in our national economy than all other means of transport put together. However, rail transport suffers from certain problems as well. Many passengers travel without tickets. Thefts and damaging of railway property has not yet stopped completely. People stop the train, pull the chain unnecessarily, and this causes heavy damage to the railway. Think over it. How can we help our railway in running as per the scheduled time? Pipeline transport network is a new arrival on the transportation map of India. In the past, these were used to transport water to cities and industries. Now, these are used for transporting crude oil, petroleum products, and natural gas from natural gas field to refineries, fertilizer factories, and big thermal power plants. Solid can also be transported through a pipeline when converted into slurry. The far inland locations of refineries like Barauni, Mathura, Panipat, and gas based fertilizer plants could be thought of only because of pipelines. Initial cost of laying pipelines is high, but subsequent running costs are minimal. It rules out transshipment losses or delays. There are three important networks of pipeline transportation in the country. From oil field in Upper Assam to Kanpur via Guwahati, Baruni, and Allahabad. It has branches from Baruni to Haldia, Rajbandak, Rajbandak to Maurigram, and Guwahati to Siliguri. From Salaya in Gujarat to Jalandhar in Punjab via Viramgam, Madura, Delhi, and Sonipat. It also branches to connect Koyali near Vadodara, Gujarat, Chakshu, and other places. The first 1,700 km long Azira Vijaypur Jagadishpur HVJ cross country has pipeline linked Mumbai High basin gas fields with various fertilizer, power, and industrial complexes in western and northern India. Overall, India's gas pipeline infrastructure has expanded from 1,700 to 18,500 to cross country pipelines. Waterways. Since the ancient period, India was one of the seafaring countries. It seamen sailed far and near, thus carrying and spreading Indian commerce and culture. Waterways are the cheapest means of transport. They are most suitable for carrying heavy and bulky goods. It is a fuel efficient and environment friendly mode of transport. India has inland navigation waterways of 1,400 km, 500 km in length. Out of this, only 5,685 km are navigable by mechanized step weight vessels. The following waterways has been declared as the national waterways by the government. It is here the Indian Railway. The next inland waterways widely used in northeastern states. The Ganga River between Allahabad and Haldia, 1,620 km northwest number 1 Brahmaputra River between Sadia and Dhubri, 891 km northwest number 2. The West Coast Canal in Kerala, Kottapura, Kollam, Udyogamandal, and Chambakara canals are 205 km northwest number 3 specified stretches of Godavari and Krishna rivers along with Kakinada Puducherry stretch of canals 1078 km northwest number 4 specified stretches of river Brahmani along with Matai river delta channels of Mahanadi and Brahmani rivers and East Coast Canal 588 km northwest number 5. There are some other inland waterways on which substantial transportation take place. These are Mandavi, Suarip, and Kumbarju, Sundarbans, Barak, and backwaters of Kerala. Apart from this, India's trade with foreign countries is carried from the ports located along the coast. 95% of the country's trade volume, 68% in terms of value, is moved by sea. Major seaports. With a long coastline of 7,516.6 km, India is dotted with 12 major and 200 notified non-major ports. These major ports handle 95% of India's foreign trade. Kandla in Kutch was the first port developed soon after independence to ease the volume of trade on the Mumbai port. In the wake of loss of Karachi port to Pakistan after the partition, Kandla, also known as the Deen Dayal port, is a tidal port. It caters to the convenient handling of exports and imports of highly productive granary and industrial beds stretching across UT of Jammu and Kashmir and the states of Himachal Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana, Rajasthan, and Gujarat. Mumbai is the biggest port with a spacious, natural, and well sheltered harbour. Jawaharlal Nehru Port was planned with a view to decongest the Mumbai port and serve as the hub port for this region. Marmagaon Port, that is Goa, it is the premier iron ore exporting port of the country. This port accounts for about 50% of India's iron ore export. New Mangalore Port, located in Karnataka, caters to the export of iron ores, concentrates from Kudremukh mines. Kochi, it is the extreme southwestern port located at the entrance of a lagoon with a natural harbour. Moving along the east coast, you would see the extreme southeastern port of Tuticorin in Tamil Nadu. This port has a natural harbour and rich hinterland. Thus, it has flourishing trade handling of a large variety of cargoes to even our neighboring countries like Sri Lanka, Maldives, etc., and the coastal regions of India. Chennai is one of the oldest artificial ports of the country. It is ranked next to Mumbai in terms of the volume of trade and cargo. Visakhapatnam is the deepest landlocked and well protected port. This port was originally conceived as an outlet for iron ore exports. Paradip, port located in Odisha, specializes in the export of iron ore. Kolkata is an inland riverine port. This port serves a very large and rich hinterland of Ganga Brahmaputra basin. Being a tidal port, it requires constant dredging of coating. Haldia port was developed as a subsidiary port in order to relieve growing pressure on the Calcutta port. Handling of oversized cargo and duty-bound port. Airways. The air travel today is the fastest, most comfortable, and prestigious mode of transport. It can cover very difficult terrains like high mountains, desert deserts, dense forests, and also long oceanic stretches with great ease. Think of the northeastern part of the country. Now, the presence of big rivers, deserted waves, dense forests, and frequent floods and international frontiers. In the access to air transport, air travel has made access easier. Overhands Helicopter Limited provides helicopter services to oil and natural gas corporation in its own shore operations to inaccessible areas and difficult terrains like the northeastern states and the interior parts of Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand. Air travel is not within the reach of common people. It is only in the northeastern states that specific provisions are made to extend the services to common people. Communication. Ever since humans appeared on the earth, they have used different means of communication. But the pace of change has been rapid in modern times. Long distance communication is far easier without physical movement of the communicator or receiver. Personal communication and mass communication, including television, radio, press, films, etc., are the major means of communication in the country. Indian Postal Network is the largest in the world. It handles parcels as well as personal written communications. Cards and envelopes are considered first class mail and are airlifted between stations covering both land and air. Second class mail includes book packets, registered newspapers, and periodicals. They are carried by surface mail covering land and water transport. To facilitate quick delivery of mails in large towns and cities, six mail channels have been introduced recently. They are called Rajdhani Channel, Metro Channel, Green Channel, Business Channel, Bulk Mail Channel, and Periodic Channel. Here is the India map showing major ports and some international airports. See here Amritsar, Raja Zansi International, Indira Gandhi International, then Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Haldia, Chhatrapati Shivaji Jawaharlal Nehru. Do you know Digital India is an umbrella program to prepare India for a knowledge based transformation? The focus of Digital India program is on being transformative to release IT, Indian talent and information technology, IT India tomorrow, and is making technology central to enabling change. Emergency call box on its NHS. India has one of the largest telecom network in Asia. Excluding urban places, more than two-thirds of the villages in India have already been covered with subscriber trunk dialing, that is STD telephone facility. In order to strengthen the flow of information from the grassroots to the higher level, the government has made special provision to extend 24 hours STD facility to every village in the country. There is a uniform rate of STD facilities all over India. It has been made possible by integrating the development in space technology with communication technology. Mass communication provides entertainment and creates awareness among people about various international national programs and policies. It includes radio, television, newspapers, magazines, books, and films. All India Radio broadcasts a variety of programs in national, regional, and local language for various categories of people. Spread over different parts of the country, Doordarshan, the national television channel of India, is one of the largest terrestrial networks in the world. It broadcasts a variety of programs from entertainment, educational, to sports for people of different age groups. India publishes a large number of newspapers and periodicals annually. They are of different types depending upon their periodicity. Newspapers are published in about 100 languages and dialects. Did you know that the largest number of newspapers published in the country are in Hindi, followed by English and Urdu? India is the largest producer of feature films in the world. It produces short films, video feature films, and video short films. Central Board of Film Certification is the authority to certify both Indian and foreign films. International trade, exchange of goods among people, states, and countries, is referred to as trade. The market is the place where such exchanges take place. Trade between two countries is called the international trade. It may take place through sea, air, or land routes. While local trade is carried in cities, towns, and villages, state level trade is carried between two or more states. Advancement of international trade of a country is an index to its economic prosperity. It is therefore considered the economic barometer for a country. As the resources are space bound, no country can survive without international trade. Export and import are the components of trade. The balance of trade of a country is the difference between its export and import. When the value of export exceeds the value of import, it is called a favorable balance of trade. On the contrary, if the value of imports exceeds the value of exports, it is termed as unfavorable balance of trade. India has trade relations with all the major trading blocs and all geographical regions of the world. Commodities exported from India to other countries include gems and jewelry, chemicals, related products, agriculture and allied products, etc. Commodities imported to India include petroleum crude products, gems and jewelry, chemicals, related products, base metals, electronic items, machinery, agriculture and allied products. India has emerged as a software giant at the international level and it is earning large and foreign exchange through the export of information technology. Tourism as a trade. Tourism in India has grown substantially over the last 3 decades. More than 15 million people are directly engaged in the tourism industry. Tourism also promotes national integration, provides support to local handicraft, cultural pursuits. It also helps in the development of international understanding about our culture and heritage. Foreign tourists India visit India for heritage tourism, ecotourism, adventure tourism, cultural, medical tourism, and business tourism. There is a vast potential for development of tourism in all parts of the country. Efforts are being made to promote different types of tourism for this upcoming industry. On the map of India show important tourist places in the state, beauty and its connectivity with other parts of the country by railway, roadway, and airways. India ranked world's fourth best holiday haven. Dream destinations Italy, New Zealand, Australia, India. It is having the fourth position. South Africa, France, Thailand, Spain, Brazil, and Switzerland. So that's all about this chapter. If you are interested, please do like, share, and subscribe my channel. Okay, thank you.